Hey guys, welcome to Foundation Friday where I review one foundation for you every single Friday, and today I have here my Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation, and this is not a first impression. I never do a first impression whenever I am reviewing a complexion product. So I have been testing it out for a bit and I am fully ready to give you my opinion on this bad boy right here. So yeah, if you are interested then please keep on watching. This foundation retails for 57 US dollars. It's Dior, it's a luxury brand, so that price tag, it's pretty much expected. And it comes in a total of how many shades? 42 shades, which is really nice actually. And let's just talk about the claims. It says Dior Forever Skin Free Glow Foundation with 24-hour wear, radiant medium to full coverage and hydration with 86% skincare ingredients to visibly improve skin over time. And about the skincare part, you need to use it consistently every single day to see some kind of benefit. So I'm not really mad about the skincare part at all. I got it last year, I kid you not. Like, if you have been following me, you must know that I moved from California to DC, and then I went to India because I had some family matters to attend, and that's the reason why I did not have enough chance to try it out. But now I am back on track, and you know, that is one of the many reasons why I actually decided to start this series here on my channel, because that way I get to use some of my foundations that have taken the back seat, you know what I mean. So yeah, that was it. Let's just jump into the application process and then I'll be right back. I am using my favorite all-nighter primer from Urban Decay to prime my entire face and neck. Again, this is literally the best primer I have ever used. Let's shake it up, and on one side of my face I will be using a sponge and on the other side I will be using a brush. I have taken about one pump of foundation and you can see it has got a really thick consistency, and let's just apply it with the use of a brush on this side of my face. The foundation blended out really effortlessly with the help of a brush, and the shade match is just perfection. So I dimmed the light just a little bit just to show you how it's looking. So this is half of my face with the foundation, and it just melted onto my skin. Like, when I was blending, the blending process was so effortless. It just literally melted onto my skin, and I have still a little bit of foundation left. So I'm going to apply the foundation on this side of my face using my favorite sponge. This one is from Wet n Wild. So I'm just spreading it with the use of my finger, and then I am just blending it out using the sponge. The brush side gave me more coverage, it's pretty obvious, and with the sponge I got kind of medium coverage. It's a medium coverage foundation, by the way, and though it says it's like glow foundation, in my opinion, on my skin personally, it's looking pretty natural. So I should say it's giving me like satin kind of a finish right at the back. And yeah, this is how the foundation is looking. Let me just zoom you guys in to give you a close-up. So here is how the foundation is looking. Again, this is the brush side and this is the sponge side. And as I was saying, I got more coverage with the brush, and like, I have a really huge pimple spot over here and it's completely covered, whereas with the sponge I can still see some of my hyperpigmentation peeping through on this area, and you can see like it's looking really natural. It's not like overly dewy or overly like glowy either. So here is how the foundation is looking. It's looking like my skin, like it just melted right onto my skin. So pretty. Now both sides are looking really nice, but I must say I prefer the brush side, because I feel like with the brush it's looking a little more smoother, which is like a rare case scenario, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. So that was the application process, and you saw how beautifully this foundation blended onto my skin. Like, the blending process was such a pleasure. Like it was just 2 taps and it's blended, and the consistency, the texture, it has kind of like a very cushiony type of texture, like you have to feel it. And I have not found any foundation in my collection that has got that beautiful like somewhat like cushiony type of a texture. The texture is pretty interesting, and when I was blending it out, it was really, it was so amazing. Like the feel was so amazing. I know it's not in my head because that is just not my style at all. The texture is really interesting and really cushiony. Straight up, it gave me pretty medium coverage. I was able to build it up a bit, but I'm okay with it. I'm a medium coverage person, so I am totally okay with it. And about the glowy part, yes, it gave me like kind of glowy finish initially, but then it dried down to be a satiny finish, which I personally prefer. And it's looking actually really smooth right now. Oops, like I wish you could see me in real person. Like it's looking really smooth on my skin. Like it's not emphasizing any texture. It's looking really smooth and flawless. Yeah, I did set it with my Charlotte Tilbury powder and my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, because I do always set my base products using some setting powders and setting sprays. My cream bronzer and my cream blush applied smoothly on top of it. I did not experience any kind of like tugging or like wearing off or anything like that, so that was a really nice thing. So yeah, I'm going to wear this foundation throughout the day, and then I will check back with you to give my final thoughts. Hi, I'm back, and it's currently 8:53 p.m. and I wore this foundation at around 11:30 in the morning, and this is how everything is looking so far. Let me just zoom you guys in to show you how my face is actually looking. So this is how my face is looking so far. As you guys can see, my blush and my bronzer is still pretty intact. It has not faded a lot, and the foundation has maintained the coverage like on my cheeks and all. Like it's not wearing off, not cakey at all. And one more thing I would like to point out, like it's looking really good on my forehead. Like see, it's looking really nice. I don't know if you have watched my House Labs review or not. I mentioned that foundation tends to settle on my forehead lines just a bit. I have lines on my forehead because I am a very expressive person, so my forehead is looking really nice. That is like a trouble spot for me. Like if a foundation does not settle on my forehead, that is like an instant yay from my side. Like look, and here on my cheek, it's a little bit shiny. It's not like greasy or anything like that, but I would say like naturally shiny. And it has settled on my smile line just a bit, like teeny tiny bit. I have had worse, and I was out and about and I was laughing with my friends and all. So you know, I am a very expressive person, so I was laughing, and I have really deep set of smile lines, and it has settled, but it's not too crazy, if that makes sense. So yeah, here is my final opinion. I love this foundation. Like I love the way my skin looks. The finish is very skin like it's like my skin but better. And one more thing, it is pretty transfer proof. Let me just show you. So as I said, I wore this at around 11, so see, there is no transfer at all. So for the most part, it is transfer proof. It's not wearing off, and it's very long wearing. It claims to be a 24-hour wear foundation. I do not wear my foundation for 24 hours, so I cannot vouch for that. But the days when I was testing it out, I wore it for 10+ hours and it stayed intact. I was a little bit worried because it's a glowy dewy foundation, and I was like, you know, typically with those like dewy kind of foundations, they do not tend to last longer, so I was a little bit worried. It's a straight up natural finish foundation, and it says it's a medium to buildable full coverage foundation. I totally agree with the claim. Like I got medium coverage, I can build it up. Like if I want like full coverage, I can build it up, which I personally love. And I love the way it wears. I love the way it just looks on my skin. It looks like my second skin, you know. So I am in love with this foundation. Like I give it 10 on 10. Like, I do not have anything negative to say about this foundation. I love the texture. I love that unique, like, cushiony feel. Like, it's a luxury product, and it gives you that like luxury experience. So I love the packaging, I love the shade range, I love the shade that I chose on me. It does not oxidize too much, maybe just a teeny tiny bit, but that is almost negligible, so it does not oxidize at all, I would say. And it does not make my pores look super duper big. Like with dewy foundations, they tend to look a little bit bigger, but somehow it has got that blurring element on my forehead, on my pore area, on my mouth area. Every texture that I have, it's looking really blurred and really smooth, as if I have applied some kind of like blurring or pore filling primer, but I have not. And I truly like the finish. I truly like the way it wears throughout the day, how it looks on me. Like, I cannot say anything negative about this foundation. I absolutely love it, and I 100% recommend it. Now, if you ask me like which foundation do I like more, this one or the Haus Labs one that I reviewed last week, I would say I personally prefer this one over the Haus Labs one. That one is good, but this one, it's even better on me personally. So Sephora sale is coming up pretty soon. If you want to pick this one up, I 100% recommend you getting this. I am sure you are going to love it. You are going to enjoy this foundation. It is such a beautiful product. So if you have been eyeing on this, definitely go ahead and check it out. If your skin tends to become oily throughout the day, make sure to use a mattifying primer, a mattifying powder, a mattifying setting spray, and I am sure it will look just fine on you, just fine. So yeah, I actually really like this product a lot, like more than what I expected initially. I am like in love with this. So yeah guys, that was my review of this Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation. I absolutely love it, and if you have tried this product, please let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description box down below, so make sure to check them out. So yeah, see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.